Since I was young, I had a dream to get 100 bands. So much money that it can't fit in a rubber band. I was on the bottom, now I got the upper hand.
What's good, y'all?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome back to our channel. I'm Kev.
I'm Brandon.
Equals
Brandon.
Yeah. So we're reacting to Kendrick Lamar's relationship is a hot sticky mess. This is by RRG. I've heard of them before. They're the ones that tapped in. That I watched, they talked about Tory Lanez, his history, and I forgot. Oh, Jonathan Majors.
Oh God.
Yeah, so I remember watching them too. Like they basically go back in their background, and it all makes sense.
Yeah, I did see that they had like they have LeBron and Savannah or whatever. So I don't know, they be
on point.
Yeah, so when they be doing their research,
like
or whatever.
it makes sense, like of everything. So. We're gonna see what they talk about Kendrick Lamar's relationship. I know we always talking about Drake.
Yeah, we always talk about Drake. Y'all probably will say we one-sided, which is kind of fair, but I mean, I'm biased and all this. Obviously, she has a bias towards Kendrick, so it would be cool to see like whatever she says in this video. So, but you already know, like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah, we got a few videos up right now. Soon we will be doing some videos on Patreon.
Yeah.
Soon. There's gonna be some fun ones coming soon.
For
so
sure.
Just be aware of that. So you might want to go over there and become a free member, or you can pay $5.
Pay $5.
Or the free members, you become a free member just for a second, and then like.
Yeah, I'm saying you can always change. You can always change.
Yes.
You could be a $5 member, then you can switch over to free. You can do whatever you want.
Right. Either way, it's not hurting our feelings. So
yeah, for sure.
As long as y'all are there and watching the video.
I think we close to like 50 members over there. So shout out to everyone who's been.
The good vibes over there. There's about to be some good vibes going on.
We're gonna figure out more stuff, like more like. Oh, it's a lot of stuff you can do on Patreon, but we're gonna figure out more as we go. But
yeah. So we still learning, but it's gonna be lit over there soon. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So screen record starts right. Oh, hold on. Also, y'all might want to go over to my channel because I'm gonna be dropping
gameplays.
The Life is Strange one. It's gonna be in parts. I did episode 1, so part 1 will be up soon, and then part 2 will be as well. So,
and y'all never heard of Life is Strange? I would recommend y'all go check it out. It's an interesting game. It's not like a typical game.
It's a decision based.
Yeah, it's an interesting game. If I
it's like a show. I'm gonna be real with you.
It is.
It's like a TV show, but where I'm guiding it.
Yeah.
Basically the direction. So it's really interesting.
So y'all want to know more? Y'all about to tune into her channel.
Yup. So that's just go start over there because my plan is to play Life is Strange, all of them. There's more until the new one drop in October. So that is my goal right now. So go over there and subscribe because I'm doing that. So subscribe was like no.
Yo, let's see what they talking about.
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney.
Kendrick Lamar rarely mentions his high school sweetheart, Whitney Alford, in interviews, which has led to a lot of speculation about their relationship. However, what people fail to realize is that Kendrick has actually opened up about their romance in the lyrics of his chart-topping songs. And guess what, besties? Kendrick might not have loyalty inside his DNA after all. Lord, this is finna be messy, ain't it? Before we dive deep into other people's business, don't forget to scoop up some goodies at rrgsnacks.com, our online concession stand that has an assortment of beef and bacon jerky, green apple licorice, and guess what else? You know it, gummy sour peach rings. Ooh, honey, I love me some sour peach rings. I put them in my margarita.
Damn, like, them peach rings be smacking. I can't lie. I haven't had a peach ring in so long.
Right.
He was raised in Compton, California during the height of the crack epidemic. According to the news article, Kendrick...
You know I gotta ask this question. Comment down below your favorite gummy candy. Comment down below, because now it just got me thinking. Hers is gummy worms, obviously. Yeah. Yeah, I would say gummy worms too. But comment down below.
Previously stated his uncles ran drugs out of the project apartments where he lived as a little boy. While attending Centennial High School, it was evident he had a gift after developing a love for writing poetry. Wherever he went, he saw a potential audience as an opportunity for him to get the 4 things he wanted the most: social power, influence, respect, and attention from girls. While in school, he started dating fellow student Whitney Alford. Not much is known about Whitney outside of the lengthy captions she sometimes leaves on her Instagram posts. She was born in May 1986, and she reportedly had a troubled relationship with her African-American father. In an Instagram post, she wrote that she sometimes leaves on her Instagram posts. She was born in May 1986, and she reportedly had a troubled relationship with her African-American father. In an Instagram post, she wrote that she witnessed most fathers run away from their responsibilities. It made her realize they were running from their own pain and lacked the skills to properly communicate. Because of this, Father's Day was one of the most difficult holidays for her to celebrate.
So now that makes sense why, 'cause I remember people trying to make it a big deal that she didn't post Kendrick on Father's Day, but she posted herself on Mother's Day. People trying to make it like a big deal. Now it makes sense because she has problems like her own dad, and you know, Father's Day is just like a tough day for her.
Right.
Kendrick released his first mixtape in high school, and after graduating in 2006, he skipped college to pursue a career in the music industry. As for Whitney, she enrolled at California State University, Long Beach, and obtained a degree in accounting. She later became a licensed esthetician. Say she went from numbers to needles. Okay then. Okay. On his 2009 mixtape called the Kendrick Lamar EP, there's a song called She Needs Me. In the lyrics, Kendrick talks about a flawless woman who has confidence in how she carries herself. At the beginning of the song, he insists that she needs him to be happy. But by the time the song is over, he realizes that he's the one who can't live without her. The following year, he released another mixtape called Overly Dedicated. On the track Growing Apart to Get Closer, he alludes to being a little cheater, pumpkin eater. Lord, here we go. Here we go. He raps. Testing.
Testing. Yeah. I mean, y'all be listening to Kendrick's music, you already know, but...
Right.
Testing. Meanwhile, I'm in these streets with everybody. I'm trying to get it and she know they got me. I watch her feelings watch me as they staring with the saddest eyes of loneliness. Child. What the f*** was that? That's not rapping, that's just talking. You just own a track talking. This should just be an EP of poetry, okay? That ain't rapping. Child. Bars my ass. And then came 2011. He appeared on Drake's Take Care album on the song Buried Alive interlude. Kendrick raps, "The reason why my best friend say she love me more than life, but I live a double life and need to let her go. I'm about sick of his ass. That ain't rapping." We believe it was around this time that he...
That's interesting.
Right.
The reason why my best friend says she loves me more than life. Man, and like Kendrick was going through it, man, when he first was coming up, like with the whole industry and everything, like it's crazy.
Need to let her go. I'm about sick of his ass. That ain't rapping. We believe it was around this time that he and Whitney broke up, and he started dating a rapper named Nitty Scott. Nitty told Hot 97 that they were together prior to the release of Kendrick's 2011 debut.
Comment down below if y'all knew this, because I didn't know Kendrick dated anybody else.
Yeah, I did not know that.
But that's also another, I guess it's a good thing for Kendrick. Like, it's not known like who Kendrick be talking to, who like he be dating. Like it's same for like him and like J. Cole. Like you never hear nothing about like they like relationships.
Studio album. Nitty said that the people in charge of her career didn't think Kendrick was a good look for her, and they were uncomfortable with the relationship. Due to outside influences, their relationship was unable to flourish.
That was my boo. I was seeing him and him only for at least a year.
And you guys are still cool?
Yeah, that is still the homie.
RRG can confirm that she's still following him on Instagram. Y'all so damn nosy. Kendrick released released Good Kid, Mad City in 2012. Within his lyrics, Kendrick divulged his inner struggles, most notably in the song Swimming Pools, where he raps about his troubles with alcohol and his family's history of addiction. Behind the scenes, he was also dealing with low self-esteem, and he found it difficult to accept that he deserved to be where he was in his career. He told Rolling Stone he also had a lot of discomfort, especially being around white people, because he never had a lot of interactions with them while growing up. He added, but at the same time, you're excited because you're in a different environment. The world keeps going outside the neighborhood. Another issue he had to face was his extreme desire to be alone. His mom told the magazine he was always a loner, and he spent most of his time in the corner of a room observing people.
I told y'all Kendrick needs some therapy. He needs some therapy, okay? Because if he thought that was rapping on them first albums and he was just talking, it was like he was giving himself therapy in the talking. That wasn't rapping. In the Talk album, we gonna call that the Talk EP. He need therapy. Bless his heart.
Billboard magazine defined him as an introvert with an extrovert's job. Kendrick told the publication that he was often called a recluse, and there was a lot of truth in that title. He hit the road and started touring across the globe. During a 2013 chat with Erykah Badu for Interview magazine, it was clear he was still living single. Erykah asked about his protocol for choosing the right groupies to join him for the night.
With her freaky self. I wonder if she gave him a free sample of her incense.
Oh, she did have
Auntie
that.
Regina incense. Would y'all buy that if we put it in the snacks?
Kendrick answered that he was
That's
too
crazy.
paranoid that an innocent and consensual act could be misconstrued, leading to allegations that could ruin his life. When Erykah asked him to name the one person in his crew who lets him know when he's being an a-hole, Kendrick said he had two, but the main one was a lady friend he had known since high school. He added, she has always been someone since day one who has said something whenever I'm an asshole or also if I'm doing something positive, but more so when I'm out of my element. It was obvious he was talking about Whitney, and by the time the 2014 Grammys rolled around, they had reconciled, and she joined him at the event as his plus one. A writer for the New York Times followed Kendrick for about 3 weeks while he was on tour. The writer stated that Kendrick was an alpha male and commanded humble submission and respect from whomever was in the room. Whitney was always around, and she was apparently so at ease sassing him and asserting her dominance that the writer thought she was Kendrick's sister, not his damn sister.
That's
So what you saying is they ain't got no kind of romantic chemistry. Oh, okay.
By early 2015, Whitney was wearing a huge rock on her left ring finger. Kendrick confirmed their engagement during an April 2015 interview with The Breakfast Club. He added that everyone around him, including Whitney, has been there for him since day one, and he honors those who are loyal to him. Not everyone was celebrating his engagement, though. A woman named Rashida Marie Strober, who calls herself a dark-skinned activist, took to her Facebook to express her disappointment over Kendrick getting engaged to a
That name
multiracial,
says
light-skinned
a lot.
woman. In her caption, she wrote, well, 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 would you looky here, another fake conscious mother exposed. I will never support him nor his music with one dime of my money.
You're a pro bitch.
Alright, she just looked like she a mess. Like,
She
Kendrick,
look-
you dodged the bullet, bro.
Right, because who the fuck are you?
And it's like, man, I don't know. I hate when people keep bringing up, like, with Whitney and, like, Kendrick, talking about, like, Kendrick's supposed to be, like, this activist. Like, he, like, always pro-black, but he dating, like, a biracial woman. It's like, bro, she's been there with him since day one, since high school. Like, y'all know what, like, y'all know, like, what they, like, been through. Like, all, like, the arguments that they've been in. Like, y'all don't know anything, bro.
History, all types of shit.
For real, man.
Like, bro, she clearly black, too.
And she loyal to him. Like, she
Right.
been sticking by his side while he was dating, like, the other girl, him doing all this whatever
Other
stuff he got going on,
bullshit.
and she's still like next to him, bro.
Right, because she knew that wasn't him.
Exactly.
Is
She
she?
knows the real him.
Right.
And encourage all dark-skinned women not to either.
I mean, I understand what she's saying. I do get it, believe me. Anyway, what was he supposed to do when he was clicking with the girl? Say, let's pause this. I need to find a dark-skinned girl that I have
That'd be
chemistry
crazy
with.
for him to
You know what I'm
say.
saying? It's just, they don't, you know. Yeah, go find you a light-skinned man, get your back blown out, and get somewhere to sit down.
That's
Hell, that's
exactly
all
what
that's
she
wrong
did.
with you.
Kendrick was clearly unconcerned with what anyone thought about his relationship. He opened up to Billboard magazine about his new fiancée by saying, I wouldn't even call her my girl. That's my best friend.
Best friend?
I don't even like the term that society has put in the world as far as being a companion. She's somebody I can tell my fears to.
Man, that's powerful. I ain't gonna lie.
Back in.
You know, black men, we don't be talking about that type of stuff. So he has a person he could talk about that stuff too. That's kind of like a plus, in my opinion.
Whitney has been featured on several of his songs, and on his 2017 album, Damn, there's a song called Love, where he refers to Whitney as his homie for life.
His homie? Something ain't adding up. Something ain't adding up. Like, at some point, you would expect him to be like, you know, she erupts my emotions, or she makes my heart go skippity-doo. You know what I'm saying? She lights my fire. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. I ain't heard no reference like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't heard him mention that one time about her. Was a homie, best friend, they joke. You get one time to call me your best friend. After that, I'm your woman. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one. I'm it. I'm that girl.
Whitney gave birth to their first child, Uzi, in July 2019.
Uzi.
3 years later, Kendrick released his 5th studio album. The cover art was quite surprising, as it showed Kendrick, Whitney, Uzi, and a new addition to their family that his fans were unaware of. The couple later confirmed they had welcomed a baby boy named Enoch. There were also some surprising revelations on the album. In the song
Enoch? That shit sound like...
That sound like
so awful... Fuck.
That does sound so familiar. It sounds like it's off like a movie or something.
It is off of a movie. Uzi and Enoch. Yeah, that is off of a movie.
Yeah,
I can't think
y'all
of
might
it
be able to catch it in the comments, but it sounds so familiar.
I Sober, Kendrick comes clean about his community dang-a-lang. He raps, intoxicated, there's a lustful nature that I fail to mention. Insecurities that I project sleeping with other women. Whitney's hurt the pure soul I know. I found her in the kitchen. Asking God, where did I lose myself and can it be forgiven?
I'm so sick of his talking, rapping ass.
He goes on to explain that Whitney asked him if he had a sex addiction, and Kendrick lied to her and said no.
The ninja is just a cheater. Ain't no damn sex addiction. That's just a question you ask when you want an explanation as to why your man is cheating on you, because he's a cheater, okay?
After the release of his 5th studio album, Whitney became a bit more active on Instagram. In her captions, she is candid about her mental health struggles. In a May 2022 post, she explained how she was used to hiding her emotions and pain. She added, silence has been my superpower, protecting me in the most vulnerable spaces. Then I was referred to a great therapist. After a few years of hard work, I can finally say I hear my own voice again, and it's very powerful. She said that allowing the world in and sharing her experience is one of her greatest fears, but living in her truth is very important to her. In November 2023, she posted a new photo, and fans couldn't help but notice her big-ass head. Whitney was sporting a shaved look in the photo of herself with her 2 children.
Lottie got more head than she got body. Did y'all just say that girl had a big-ass head? Oh, damn, it is big.
Now, some people believe that when a woman makes such a drastic change to her hair, it's a sign that she's going through relationship issues. Although we couldn't find any studies or research papers that prove this point, based on what Kendrick has admitted to putting her through in the past, we wouldn't be surprised if they were experiencing more relationship drama. And then the speculation was confirmed. Whitney posted another caption explaining how 2022 was both a brutal and beautiful year. She added that she could finally see the light at the end of the tunnel. That brings us to 2024. After having a long-standing beef with Drake and taking shots at him on Future's song Like That, Drake retaliated with an alleged diss track called Push-Ups, Drop and Give Me 50. Drake not only targets The Weeknd, Rick Ross, and Metro Boomin, but he emptied the clip on Kendrick too by rapping,
I be with some bodyguards like Whitney.
I be with bodyguards like Whitney on the movie. Like, that was hard.
Some might say this is a reference to Whitney Houston's movie The Bodyguard. Others believe Drake was implying that Kendrick's fiancée Whitney was cheating on him with some bodyguards. DJ Academics explained how dangerous it was for Drake to involve Whitney in his beef with Kendrick. Kendrick has yet to respond to Drake's diss. Academics played another diss track called Hi Whitney, which was supposedly recorded by Drake. But according to Academics, Drake messaged him and confirmed that Hi Whitney was a fan-made AI song.
Oh,
As of this
that's
video,
cool.
Kendrick and Whitney have been engaged for 9 years.
Now, Kendrick done already told y'all he don't like the word they use for companion in our society. He done already set it up, child. He ain't trying to get married. And y'all already know how Auntie Regina feels about long engagements. Ding, ding, ding. It's a red flag. It's a red flag. Red flag on the play. All right.
No, I ain't gonna lie.
So what you think?
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. If you being engaged for 9 years, that's an issue.
Being engaged for 9 years is crazy. It reminds me of The Office. Pam and Roy, the dude she was with before Jim, like they was engaged for like, I think it was during like 9 years.
Yeah, if somebody is like engaged for a very long time, y'all haven't set it down yet. Like,
I mean, somebody having second thoughts for sure. But
for sure. But at the end of the day,
I won't say Drake watched this video for ammo.
he definitely did.
He definitely did.
But if what was I going with that? But I forgot. I was going to distract off that.
Yeah.
Oh, like at the end of the day, Whitney, she's still there for him.
Yeah. Whether we all like it or not, whether y'all think it's stupid or not, obviously, like, they just in love with each other.
They are. It's just they clearly
It's
both
different.
have issues.
Yeah,
that
for
need to
sure.
be handled.
I mean, two people who grew up from Compton in the hood. I mean, it's
Right, Kendrick.
they're gonna have some issues for sure.
Right, because Kendrick, he saw like his uncle sell crack. Like he was in the crack like era.
Yeah.
Like when it was just like hot, I guess back then.
Yeah.
It was oversaturated. Like that shit was going on, and like
All right.
what else did you
I mean, gang stuff, like you already know, like the Bloods and Crips
and plus
and all
he's an
that.
introvert. He didn't know how to express himself.
His grandma died and stuff like
Like
that.
so, it's a
lot.
whole.
It's a
It's
lot.
like pout on pout on pout. And then with her that she got issues with that, issues clearly.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a whole lot of them.
It is a whole
It
lot.
could be both of them.
But the thing is that I think a lot of people just forgetting about like I don't know. I do hate speaking on like other couples because like not every couple has like their own issues. Like no couple is perfect. But at the end of the day, with Kendrick and Whitney, Drake wishes he had that.
Exactly.
Like no matter like what they go through, they always gonna be there for each other. It seemed like with Drake, this is just my opinion. It seemed like all the relationships that he's been in and stuff like that, it seemed like once it gets rocky, like he just wants to like leave or like he's just gonna cheat and like that's pretty much like the end of it.
Like with Rihanna.
Yeah, like with Rihanna.
Like
he has like that fucking neck was like all like those like engagement rings for like a reason, bro. Like you didn't want to marry all those girls probably just because they just got like a little rough, and you was like, you know what, I'm out. And like if that's the case, that's just weak. That's weak
that
as fuck,
too, and
bro.
the fact he got a lot of nerds talking about Kendrick, why you haven't been married yet? Like nigga, why haven't you married one of the bitches you was with?
For real.
Like
So,
got
like,
9 fucking. Where the how many fucking dices was on that?
I mean, it looked nice, but it's like at the end of the day, it's like, bro, like, what's the
corny
point?
as
Like,
hell.
what's the point? But
Weird ass nigga.
but like I said, every couple goes through their own shit. So I mean, it is what it is.
Hopefully they figure it out. That's all I gotta say.
Hopefully, they kids don't get trauma from whatever they witnessing going on, like the household or whatever. So
Right. Hopefully they can get through it. 'Cause either way, they still writing for each other.
facts.
That's what I'm saying.
For real. But yeah, y'all can comment down below what y'all think of Kendrick and Whitney's relationship. Do y'all think Drake? Do y'all think Drake got ammo from that video?
He had to
That'd be
because
crazy.
now it makes sense. So when he was saying like all that shit, that he was saying, like, it kind of does make sense.
But yeah, but y'all can comment down below. We're curious what y'all think. You already know, hit the like button, subscribe to the Good Vibes crew. Like we said at the beginning, Patreon link in the description, and I think that's pretty much it. So we out.
Ride me like a lamb. She thinks she fuck with me, so she gon' try to leave a man. But she blew me in the past, so she blew her chance. I told her if she come over, better bring a friend. Bitch, I only only fuck with 10s.